Hey everybody, Jeffrey here, and welcome to another episode of Whiskey by the Goban. And we do have a game against a 12Q. Now, I have just played a game uh, that I had intended to record, but my screen was all screwed up, and I could only see, or you would have been able to see, only about 2/3 of the board. So, anyways, here we are. Uh, yeah, we each did a 3-4 corner. Wow. You got pretty aggressive there in the corner. Doing the pincher. Oh, that's really good. Um, just do that. Starts to make a pretty big corner. All right, let's do that. So it's a low approach, pretty standard. You should go over here, someplace. There he goes. And we are going to do a loose. All right, now I guess I should show you Japanese whiskeys. And we're going to start with Fuji. It's a Kirin product out of their Gotemba uh, distillery. Hmm. Okay, we're going to help out this group a little bit. I still don't have much of a nose. I seem to be playing a little bit sloppily. Oh, that's pretty sharp. Okay. I have a feeling this is probably a sherry cask. Nope. Uh, American oak and French oak red wine barrels. I think this has got him in kind of a bind. He was doing so well. Okay. Hmm. Anyways, yeah, that definitely tasted like it had some sort of a finish to it. I don't know if I can show this one. Yes, the next one up. Togouchi from the Sakurao distillery just down the road. It's a Hiroshima product. Yeah, should I do this? I think so. Hmm. Let's try that. I don't think this works. Oh, that may work. No, it doesn't. Okay, anyways. The Sakura Togouchi. It's hard for an old guy to do two things at once. I'm gonna go here. Doesn't letter's not good for me. Just here. Distractions. That's very flavorful. Now this is aged in a uh, abandoned uh, railroad tunnel. He's making an elephant eye. It's kind of tough. Do I care that much about that? Do sure about this. Two, three. Game is, or this channel is just as much about playing Go as it is drinking whiskey. That could be trouble, I guess. have to do that. I can do this.
You have won.
Oh. Okay. Yes, very, very flavorful. I don't know how to describe the flavor though, so that's my thing. Um, I don't normally go over a game, but he started with this pincer, and then he got really aggressive down here. So I just came out, headed to my corner, gave myself some depth in the corner. Standard Joseki here. Extended from my corner. Let's go to who is this? This is Nika. Miyagikyo. Now that does have a smell. Of course, I don't know what it smells like. Maybe this is like a sherry cast. Wow, that's got a very thick flavor to it, and a little bit of a burn, and maybe it's peat on the backside. Okay, then he enclosed the corner. Um, I pressed here. Okay, so he's got a good situation here. These stones are low, and they're sort of surrounded in a sense. These are creating a problem for themselves. So here I've got the dog face. These three stones are a dog face, which puts more pressure on these because the opening for them to come out has been shrunk. Okay, so it pushes up. So I'm connected to the outside. Now, he's got a good position here, right? Um, so I would say he needs to come out here to be sure that this is a living group. And he needs to come out here to be sure that this is a living group. You know, maybe he could go there, make me connect and come out. Okay, now this is not much of a problem because he's got eye space in the corner. Okay, this is good, protecting this side. Yeah, now here, why does he want to do that? You know, that's just for fighting. For 45%, so it's 90 proof. Let me see if we can get some data on that. Togouchi was 86 proof, bourbon barrels, and sherry casks. This one is says often matured in sherry casks. Often sounds a little bit odd for a standard uh, release, right? So something's in their product line. Um, Now, this used to have 10 and 12-year releases, but this was released in 2016 to sort of replace those because I think they did so well that they sold out. So all their older uh, whiskey was sold. So they started this. So it's maybe a standard 3 years or a little better. So, now, is that tannin, oak tannin on the tongue? I don't know. Sometimes I get something right. Okay, let's see what I did. Okay, so just keep him from going out. He goes over, drop down, because we don't want him connecting um, with these stones over here. Also, this allows me a monkey jump, which would screw up the ice space for this group. Okay, so he comes out, connect, because we still want to be putting pressure on this. It makes it more difficult for him to come out. Plus, it gives me a monkey jump. I got a monkey jump over here as well. Got a monkey jump from both sides. Comes out. I don't want him going into the corner. I'm willing to chase him out this way. Because if he comes out this way, I can always move this way and attack this group. Okay, so he wants to go into the corner a little bit, but I stop him. Now I'm willing to take him down this direction and then seal off the side. Okay, so I connect there. Now, this is kind of crazy. Why not just connect here? Or do something like this. And then if I go here, you've got a way out. But I would just connect. That wouldn't be good. I guess he does have a problem here. But it was a problem of his own making. Now, here you don't want to go here because then he goes there. Right? I don't know. Hmm. Not much for one reviewing afterwards, at least on a board like this. And this is thicker and oilier. Yeah, that finish is way in the back. I guess you could call it peaty a little bit. So this was a nice little race. But not only is this group trapped, and these stones are dead. You'd have to kill these stones for this to live, or kill this group for this to live, or kill this stone for this to live. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, he got himself into a fix. It's definitely something you don't want to do. Now, I set out 4 Japanese whiskeys, but I only poured 3 because I thought, well, 3 is probably enough, but just in case I'd have this 4th one. Now, there's a pretty good chance I'm going to buy another bottle of whiskey, Japanese whiskey, tomorrow. It might turn out to be 2. So then I've got this Akashi single malt. All of these were single malts, by the way. Um, so that would give me another stream or another video with 3 other Japanese single malts. Hmm. We're going to finish up real quick here. A little bit more of the Togouchi, uh, the local uh, single malt in this group. Um, my first experience with them was their the gin that they produced. I don't know, 15 years ago, and for my birthday, I believe, my wife bought me the most expensive bottle in a really nice big gift box with like a book opening. And I really liked their gin. It was good. So anyways, they've expanded. Very flavorful, very mild. It's got a bit of a spice edge sometimes. And let's go back to the Fuji. Finish that off. And this is by Kirin. Now, I always do a little bit of research. And at one point, I saw that something in their product line, I thought it was this, was finished in something, bourbon or sherry casks, and beer casks. And Kirin being famous for their beer, that kind of made sense. But getting ready for this video, um, it didn't say anything about that. What is it? The French oak wine, red wine barrels, American oak, and French oak red wine bottles. Hmm. Yeah, my nose is not built for subtle scents. Yeah, this is really good. I like this one a lot. If you hold it on your tongue, it does get a little hot, but not sharp. Anyways, we got to get going. So thanks for stopping in. See you next time, hopefully.